Hello, my name is Nick Agme, and you probably know that. But I'm making baked Mostaccioli, which you probably don't know that. So I'm gonna get right into it with getting our ingredients. So first, we have tomato paste, 6 ounces. Then we have tomato sauce, Rayo's marinara sauce, 24 ounces. And then we have canned diced tomatoes, 14.5 ounces. And then we have Mostaccioli noodles, 16 ounces. And mozzarella cheese. And 1 pound of mild Italian sausage. And Italian seasoning and minced garlic. And finally, Parmesan cheese. And that was our ingredients. But now we need our supplies. Our big saucepan. And then our slightly smaller saucepan, which is for the noodles. And then we have our meat chopper. And a serving spoon. So, and our glass 9x13 casserole pan. So, to start, we're gonna turn on the burner for our sauce. And we're going to turn it on to that'll take a minute. And it's lit. So you want it to kind of be in the middle of on medium heat. So, and then we're gonna get our Italian sausage. You want an adult to help you with the meat. So, and then you're gonna mash the meat, but you have to wait till it's a little bit brown, or otherwise it won't mash correctly. So you need to mash a bit, and then you need to mash until it's tiny pieces. So now that our sausage is done browning, we are going to start putting all our tomato ingredients in, starting with the sauce. But you want to be careful so you don't splatter. So you need to go slowly. Okay. Now we put that off to the side, and then we do the diced tomatoes now. But you want to be careful not to splatter too. And then we do the tomato paste. Come on, it's coming. So now we're gonna mix all the tomato ingredients in slowly, but carefully. That makes sense. So now we're gonna put the spices in, starting with the garlic. Mix it, and we're gonna do just a little bit more garlic. And now we're gonna do the Italian seasoning. Okay, so we finished stirring this up, so now we're going to put the lid on. And now we are going to get the noodles going by filling this up with water. But first, we're going to preheat the oven. So now our water is boiling, and we're going to slowly pour the noodles in. Very slowly pour the noodles in. Okay. Now we are going to just stir the sauce a bit. So our 10-minute timer for the noodles went off. And we're gonna pour it into the colander, which I forgot to mention when we did. So, nice and slow. Okay, and will that sit? So we're gonna layer the sauce now in it. So now we're gonna add just a little bit more, and then we're gonna spread it out evenly. And that's the oven done preheating. And now we're gonna put the noodles in. And it's going sauce, noodles, sauce, cheese. So after we're done with this layer of sauce, we're gonna put cheese on. And then repeat. We got the noodles coming in, and now more sauce. Okay, now we're gonna add the final layer of the cheese on, and then put it into the oven. And so and now our mostaccioli is done, and we scoop it into the bowl, and now we top it with Parmesan cheese, and now you enjoy.